Stadium in Salt Lake City. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Kansas Jayhawks and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Rice-Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Jayhawks will kick off first, and here we go. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Jayhawks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah's offense has the ball first today. Wayshawn Parker, he has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, this team's college football playoff hopes lie on this running back's ability to show up week in, week out. It's one thing to do it against subpar competition. We've seen that this year, but this is the real challenge now. At this point of the season, going up against one of the best run defenses in the country that's going to be honed in on stopping him, can this guy answer the bell, get another win? This is a team peaking, put a couple of wins together now back-to-back. But if they win this one and this guy has a big game, that is a big statement.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Keeping his eyes downfield. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it, so he tried to create... to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
The Utes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Making his first move. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Kansas offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we get our first look at Dylan Edwards. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense. During this win streak, and the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a man, it's Dampier. Throwing right. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. Can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. Out wide left, it's Parker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
From the red zone, it's Parker. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving them some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
And the Utes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. Nice move to pick up yardage. Breaks into the open. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. They'll give it to Parker. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Burrowing for yardage. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They'll go with Parker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Parker. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Right side, it's Parker. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's downed immediately before he gained an inch. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out. It's Parker. And the ball goes loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll run it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Utes! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches. Palmer, nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed to stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Inside, it's Edwards. Turning it on! Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back. He made him pay.
Right back to the well. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable 3rd down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And how about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
In this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges, and you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Dropping back, it's Marshall. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And the Jayhawks trying to cash it in on first and goal. Tough run here, it's Edwards. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another player or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They'll go to the counter. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Third and long right here. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first 2 possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a 2-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on fourth down, and maybe break this game open early?
He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They're all over it. And they got it. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong direction.
Defense doing everything right on this drive. They started off in really good field position. They created negative plays, and they're going to get off the field here very, very quickly. That was about as good as you can do without taking the ball away.
And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run for it. It's Parker. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with the Utah head coach at the half, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On the run, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Back to throw, it's Marshall. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Edwards. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Got the first down himself. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Rush right in his face. He just wisely got rid of that when the worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, trying to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Moving out to the right. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
He'll take it himself. Running through contact. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Utes want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run.
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's a give to Parker. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. In the red area, it's Brink. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Under pressure. Nice move to keep running. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got him quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebacker's coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll give it to him again. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Edwards. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Marshall. Oh, pressure's coming. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Move to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Let's send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's got it on the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He wants to take the top off. Catching stride inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Utah. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Sets his feet. It's Marshall. Look out! He'll pull it down. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Straight ahead, it's Edwards. Taken down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his big tight end. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Jayhawks look to keep this drive humming. Fresh set of downs going up top. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Caught behind the line. It's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Moving the pocket, it's Marshall. They're all over him. He'll try to do it himself. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the middle. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they... Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly